event. Also, I'm not sure if the audio for that will come out over there, so I'm not sure how this will work. Tell me if the audio is working because I'm using the extending side so I can display on my laptop and on my big TV, so I'm not sure how most of this will work. Also, I don't know why, but it looks like I'm losing a bit of frames. Maybe, hold up, maybe if I use this, that could help. Also, maybe I should just turn up. Oops. Let me just have this increase a bit more. Alright, that can help it. Just need to help the cooling system a bit more. Wait, is my mic done on all the way? Hold up. Am I not talking loud enough? I don't know. Hold up. Is my microphone broken? I think my microphone's more broken. I really need to get it. Oh, seriously? Now it actually looks like it's going a bit more. Do I just need it closer to my mouth, or? You know, I'll just stick with this, or you know what? I'll try this microphone. Mic in. Check. Check. Wow, this thing is weird. All right, now hold up. We're 2 minutes away. Stick with it, so people are joining. Do you want the chat? Who's ever in here? Do you want the chat displayed in here or nah? Should I just leave that on the side? Now, so who's ready to see some DC? Throwing Fortnite. He was just in Fortnite. Oh. Can't believe Fortnite's still going. Alright, come on, one more minute.
But I want another one.
Wait, is this even running smoothly? Let me see. Drain quality's good, but the processing looks... it should get better over time. Actually, I should probably make sure that I'm even displaying well. Just gonna quickly check on my side. And of course, the Nintendo Direct announcement. Oh, what a surprise. Oh, it actually does look better. Alright, good. Alright, we're good now. Alright, come on. 30 more seconds. Come on. 30 more. Here we go. 25, 24. 20 more seconds. Let's go. Let's get into it. Show me what DC got. The MCU may be over, but DC's getting started. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, almost dropped my soda. 0. Okay, let's enter the FanDome. What's about to happen? Huh. This is... Oh.
Just tell me what I can do.
Flash.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have fun.
Oh. Here it is. The Justice is right there.
Nothing good is born from lies. And the greatest is not what you think.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes.
Was that it for the intro?
It should start soon now. Oh, my tweets can be featured. That's good. Alright, I guess we hit this right here. You know, I don't know all these live conferences. I gotta say, this is a good opening. The other one I was impressed with was the,
Hello, everybody, and welcome to DC FanDome. I'm Aisha Tyler, and I am streaming to you from the Hall of Heroes. Let's call this place Superhero Central, or maybe the DC Broadcast Studio. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before, guys. I mean, how cool is this place? I'm actually standing inside a stage that Jim Lee himself drew. How incredibly cool is that? I am beyond excited to be sharing this moment with you guys. This worldwide mega event is for DC fans across the globe, and we've got exclusive footage, insider info, the latest DC news, and huge announcements from WB Games, film, TV, and comics. And you get to enjoy it from the comfort of your own home, you lucky dog. Now, to help launch this global event, here are my co-hosts from all around the world.
Oi, sou Érico Borgo.
Olá, olá, eu sou a Aline Diniz.
Magandang araw mga kaibigan, ako po si Gino Callamore. I'm so excited to be here today.
Hola amigos, I'm Damian Moya. It's great to be here.
Hola, fans de DC, yo soy Gaby Cami y estoy feliz de estar con ustedes en este evento.
Hi, it's Clara. Hallo zusammen, ich freue mich so sehr dabei zu sein. My name is Dominic.
Hi there, I'm Sam and I'm so excited to be here.
皆さん、こんにちは。リリコです。
Hi, I'm Tyrone Edwards, and I am excited to be here. Let's have some fun.
Ciao, sono Andrea.
G'day everyone, I'm Jaden and I'm super pumped.
Hey, how you doing? Bonjour, moi c'est Terry.
We are going to be bringing you guys closer to your favorite superheroes, their creators, and the stars behind them. Plus, big announcements, guys. I'm talking huge reveals.
Here, I'll just turn this
you guys
down.
Ready? Let's get this thing started.
I'll just have to keep this near me. Oh, man, there's a lot of people in here. I didn't notice that. So wait, how does this even go? So do we just like watch it? Cause like I still don't get how to access the other things. Maybe I should just like exit out of the full screen for a second. I miss Arrow. Loving the cinematics, however. This looks fire. Oh, I gotta still see that, the Batman and Harley Quinn. Why did they include that scene for hype? Ooh, some Black Lightning. Titans, come on. Is it bad that I still haven't watched Watchmen? I find that bad. I really need to start that. Maybe that's what I'll start next after I finish High Score with my dad. Okay, they're showing the justice, come on. A lot of people are saying we ain't getting it. I believe it. Wait, that was in Doom Patrol? That robot. That was in Doom Patrol. I find that hard to believe. I might have to rewatch it now. What was up with that? I'm seeing a lot of the CW shows on here. Yes, some more Black Lightning. Don't show that show. Don't, please. Please don't show Go. Oh yeah, I almost forgot Steve Trevor exists.
Wow. Now I'm even more excited to kick off this epic event. This looks so awesome. Okay, just 8 months ago, Warner Brothers traveled to Sao Paulo for CCXP Brazil, where they debuted the first trailer for Wonder Woman 1984. Well, now
that's when the trailer was shown? Oh my gosh, it's been a century.
Most anticipated movie releases of the year. Erico and Aline, bom dia.
So wait, it starts with Wonder Woman first?
Thank you, Aisha. I'm Érico Borgo.
Oi, everyone. I am Aline Diniz.
Wait, so I'm guessing at 125 is when they show off the, what is it? The Warner Brothers.
So let's not wait another minute. Here she is, director Patty Jenkins.
Here we go.
So hi, Patty. How are you?
What an incredible way to engage with the fans. We had such a good time in Brazil. We had so
Hey, is
much
it
fun.
echoing for
We're
you guys?
Super excited to be back together in a new and interesting way, but super happy to be here.
Of course, you've brought more people with you and some faces we did not get to see in Brazil, right?
It helps to tell me.
That's right.
You can tell me.
Can't wait to have them here.
The one and only
I'll let your chat be revealed.
Mr. Chris Pine.
Who?
Hey everybody, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
So great to have you, and we wouldn't want to do this without Wonder Woman's new nemesis. So let's welcome Kristen Wiig.
Yeah.
Kristen Wiig.
Hi, Patty. Hi, Chris.
But this film has not one, but two villains. So let's bring in the Max Lord, Pedro Pascal, please.
Wait, so there's two villains for the movie? I didn't even know that.
Hola. Nice to be here. Hi, everybody.
Wait, he's gonna be a villain?
Of course, it's time now for us to welcome Wonder Woman herself, Gal Gadot.
There we go.
Guys, I miss you so much. This is so crazy. This is how
it's cool.
We miss you.
Great to see you again.
My Wonder Woman mates.
I just invented this in the moment. I just
That's great.
It's
That's
like
good,
my own.
Pedro.
Wait.
We'd love to hear
I like
questions
that.
from the fans and interact with the fans, and we're excited to hear from everybody today.
Well, it's been 8 months since we met in Brazil, and we know how long that is in fan time. So we're waiting for a DC superhero movie to come out, especially one with this character who is so beloved all around the world, right, Patty, Gal?
I really think the movie is it's so great on the big screen. We all worked so hard to bring something that would be a big visual, spectacular, great time. So we're gonna stick it out. We believe in, putting it in the cinema, but I can't wait for you all to see more today. We're gonna show a little more, and I can't wait for the movie to come out soon.
Totally. And at least we're also, as much as we want to share the movie with the world, at least we figure out creative ways to communicate with our beloved, most amazing fans. And this is a great opportunity for us to say hello and to thank them and to share something from the movie.
We received so many fan questions. I wish you could get to all of them, but there just isn't time enough in these short 24 hours. So let's start with a video question from Adam in Malaysia. Let's take a look.
Hi DC FanDome, I'm Adam from Malaysia and I'm a huge Wonder Woman fan. So my question is, since we're transitioning from World War I to the 1980s, what kind of inspirations that you took to create new and updated costumes for the characters? I hope everybody's having a blast and I can't wait till we see the movie. Bye!
Oh, so sweet. It's a great question because when we did the last movie in 1917, 1918, it was an interesting process where you both have to kind of acclimate yourself to the period and make it very normal to yourself, and then make things look the way you want them to look within that context. So Diana always has great taste and always looks elegant. Gal and I had an amazing time finding the most elegant but really grounded things. And Kristen and I had such a great time going back in our memory, remembering what a character like that would dress like, and like the details of it.
Yeah, Lindy Hemming is kind of a genius, really.
And
the way that she started to show me, in my experience, these horrifying power suits from the 1980s, and the way that she ended up, I was like, there's just no way I'm gonna look like a fool, like in this 80s stuff. And she was able to make something so sort of animated and specific and feel and be completely stylish and feel like $1 million and serve the purpose of what it was. I was in awe of all of her image boards and how she collaborated. It was really incredible.
But let's go to our next question, which is a video question from Kiara in Japan.
Hi, my name is Kiara from Tokyo, Japan. I love you so much, Cal. What was it like working all together, and do you have any funny stories behind the scenes? Thanks for answering my questions. I love you guys so much.
Oh my God, Kiara! I love your vibe and your energy and the jumping. It was so full of energy. We had an amazing time working together, and there's something so well. Heather is like the drama queen. No, just kidding. But we had such an amazing time, and we got lucky that we all have such great chemistry, and we all adore and love each other.
That was my favorite thing about the shoot was you guys were so delightful to me on set, and then everybody became super great friends. And I would have to stay and work, and you guys would be off there having a good time, and I'm trying to pay attention to the camera, and I'm like, hey, guys. Hey, oh, you guys coming back with music videos, and everybody's laughing so hard. I mean,
Oh wait, I've actually paused.
that was the most unusual thing to me, to feel like I'm making a film in the middle of like the funniest environment.
all the cool kids were going off to the mall, and you had to stay after school.
I had to stay after school watching longingly. It was so funny.
Our next question, I just can't believe it, but we have a massive DC fan here. I think maybe some of you may recognize. Take it away, Venus.
Hi, it's Venus from Miami, so I'm a huge fan. I have a question. So who would win in a tennis match between Wonder Woman and Cheetah? And do you think they'll ever be able to put away their differences and team up for doubles?
I think both of you would overcome your differences to play doubles against her. You guys against each other.
I think Cheetah would win.
Really?
Yeah.
Because Wonder Woman would have she'd have a gold tennis racket to go with everything, and it would just be too heavy, and I'm fast, and I just think I would win.
Very subjective. That's your perspective, and it's okay. I disagree with you on this one, but let's agree to disagree.
Well, then I'll see you on the court.
Okay, so now we're going to Poland with Mina, who has a question for Pedro. Does Pedro Pascal know how much he is loved and appreciated by his fans?
Oh.
Yeah. Do I know it? I love it, and I appreciate it, and it holds me up through the tough times like these. And I don't know, I'm just so grateful that question exists, basically.
Next up is a question from Salma in the US for Chris.
Hi, Chris. I'm so happy and so excited for your return to Wonder Woman 1984. My question to you is, how does it feel to be the fish out of water in the 80s from your return, now having Diana Prince guide you around?
Yeah, that interest and curiosity, I would say. It was kind of like it was a good lesson for me as a human being to remind myself to open up and not be so cool, not be so over everything. And, and my job again is to be in love with Gal, which is not a hard gig, and try to make her giggle, which is always fun.
He does so much more than that, but I like that you always sum it up that way.
Now we have a video questions for everyone from Erin Lynch in the US.
Hi, my name is Erin, and I just wanted to know what was your most memorable moment on set. Thank you. I love you.
Yeah.
We love you back.
I know what mine is. When Gal and I were fighting. Well, I mean, the characters were fighting. Yeah. And we were practicing this stunt, and we got it down, and it was great, and it was going really well. And she grabbed my hair, I think, and wig just came.
Grab it? It got stuck in my gun.
Oh, it got stuck in your thing, and
yeah, this is the stuff
I don't know if we were tired or also it was just we laughed so hard.
Mine was in
just to be sure.
In Washington. I mean, the fact that we'd shut down all of Pennsylvania Avenue to make this huge film. The little 8-year-old kid in you is can't believe that you're doing what you're doing and that you get the privilege of doing it. I don't know, it feels like a dream in some kind of way, like you're stepping into the fantasy of playing make-believe on this scale in all the films that you ever wanted to be in as a kid. So that was a pretty special moment, I think.
Do you need me to?
Can I change my answer?
Yes.
That was so beautiful.
We've got one last question from a very special guest.
Oh my God! You look so beautiful.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, Linda, look at you.
Linda, everybody, Linda Carter, the reason that we're all here.
Hello, Chris. Hello, Patty. Hello, Gal. Hello,
Mama Bear.
Chris, Pedro. Oh my God, Gal. Hello, you beautiful woman.
Hi, Linda. You. Such a delightful surprise to have you here. This is so great.
I'm so glad. We think about you every day, Linda, and we talk about you all the time. So this would not be a Wonder Woman panel, truly, if we didn't see your face. So it's so good to see you. So good to have you.
I'm so excited. I've never met you. I've watched your show when I was younger. I had Wonder Woman underoos, and I'm so excited to meet you.
Kristen?
Yes.
Got it.
I was also Wonder Woman for Halloween when I was a little girl. I mean, I'm like so excited to meet you.
Kristen, I think you're so great. So we have a mutual admiration. And anytime when I meet you, will you do me a favor?
Wait, what is?
Will you just throw your arms around me?
Yes, I would wish I could right now.
I'm beyond excited. I'm beyond excited. You know that I have been a fan from day one of Patty's. When she was first attached to this film. When my daughter saw Gal as Wonder Woman, she said, "Mom, I finally get it. I finally understand why everyone idolizes you. I finally get what Wonder Woman means to everyone." You know, and that's my daughter. That's my flesh and blood. So thank you, Gal. Thank you, Patty.
That's such a great story. Thank you, Linda. That's such a great story. And like the first time I ever called you, Linda, I said to you, I want you to know we're not here to reinvent Wonder Woman, and we're not here to do a new chapter of Wonder Woman. We just hope to take the torch and pass it forward. And so that means the world to me, because I was that person who was so moved by you and your performance and the show, the beautiful show that you guys did. So being able to know that somebody as important as your daughter acknowledged that we could be having that effect on her is like a huge compliment.
You are a true life Wonder Woman, and I can't be more grateful to have your guidance and to be able to call you Mama Bear. And knowing your children now, thank you for everything that you've done personally for me, and I'm sure to the world. And this thing is whole because you're here.
Oh,
love you, Linda.
We love you, Linda.
So,
yeah. Yeah.
We also had some submissions from fans that sent us pictures of their cosplays and fan art.
Oh my God.
I love that one.
Yes.
Like having Linda here, it's like the classic. Like, who doesn't love to see
the star pants? They're so cool.
Gorgeous. Rocking it.
I know, she looks amazing.
I love when I see people, like a man or different people do Wonder Woman, because it really does go to the core of like, we are all Wonder Woman, and that armor can mean something different on all these different people, and that's a great Wonder Woman costume. I love it.
I love the armband.
Yep, I just noticed that.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Because I felt like
Wow, this is from the first one.
yeah, the
Look at them at the bottom of
recreation
my
on the
screen.
beach and everything.
I thought
Like
that was your stunt double.
caught the spirit.
Amazing.
Oh, that's
Like beautiful work, beautiful detail.
Oh, look at that shield. Oh my gosh.
Oh, amazing.
Wow.
It looks exactly like the original one.
Oh.
It's like the Norman Rockwell of Wonder Woman things, and so perfect because it's exactly why we're all here. It's like,
Look at the shoes she's wearing.
I know, so
That's always
The
what
red
makes me
heels.
emotional about this character, that like, you know, we were talking numerous times about the fact that, you know, we've seen so many male superheroes, but we haven't seen enough female superheroes. And for girls, for little girls, once they see it, they believe it, you know? So for little girls to be exposed to these type of movies, whether it's Wonder Woman or any other female-driven movie in this genre, is so important, because then, you know, it's so empowering. I love this piece of art.
Oh,
this is such a gorgeous graphic one.
Yeah, I think I posted this one.
Yeah, I love the beautiful, you know, like a different culture being brought to a hero, because it is so universal. And so I love seeing different people take it on and turn it, you know, bring it into something so personal to them. It's just beautiful art too.
I love the bracelets.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
I thought this was such a great one.
Oh my
because
gosh, that's so
I just love the spirit of, you know, maybe this is Nubia, you know, and I love that it's the different Wonder Woman characters, and it's a beautiful piece of work, and yeah, beautiful art.
Before we wrap up, Patty, before we say goodbye, I know, and more importantly, the fans here know that you wouldn't have come to the DC FanDome without a little something extra for them, right?
Oh, here we go with some
That's
footage.
right, guys. We are so excited to get to be here and see everybody and get to talk to everybody and answer questions for everybody. But it wouldn't quite be a good fan event if we didn't share a little something back.
Yep, here
So
we go.
we have our second official trailer to show you guys right now.
Ooh. Second new trailer. Here we go.
This world is not yet ready for all that you will do. Your time will come, Diana. And everything will be different.
She can grab lightning now?
Citizens of the world, I'm here to change your life. Anything you want, anything you dream of, you can have it.
You look like you saw a ghost. Diana, look at you. It's like not one day has passed.
I don't want to be like anyone. I want to be an apex predator. You've always had everything, while people like me have had nothing.
Oh, I like
Well,
that.
now it's my turn. Get used to it.
I've never been one for rules. The answer is always more. The way I fly, they will never find us.
I forgot to tell you.
What?
Radar.
Will they shoot at us?
Barbara, what did you do?
You know, I'm not so keen on this one. I figure you are, but you know what? I'm ready to go.
I think we can do better.
Parachute pants?
Yeah,
Does everybody parachute now?
Wait, no trailer drop?
That was great.
That was
amazing.
Thank you, Patty, for this. Thanks.
Okay,
Can't wait
and
to share more.
Pat, I
All right,
think
here we go.
You have, as they say, drop the mic.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here with everybody. You guys, I miss you so much.
Patty, Gal,
All right.
Chris, Kristen, Pedro, thank you so much for stepping into the DC fandom with us today. Thank you. Thank you.
Obrigado.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Guten Tag, meine Freunde. I'm Dominic Porschen, your German host. Now, before we reveal our next huge announcement from WB Games, can we talk about what we just saw from Wonder Woman 1984? Are you kidding me? I thought I was excited before, but now I literally cannot wait for this film to hit the big screen. I'm so excited to be hanging out with all of you today here in the DC FanDome. I'm a huge fanboy myself, and together we are the reason comic books are published. We are the reason superhero movies and TV shows are made. So today, it's all about us, the fans. In fact, to celebrate you and your fandom, we are highlighting your art submissions and creative cosplay. Take a look at this art from some incredibly talented fans.
Oh, that's skill. Oh, that takes some skill right there. Dropping the ball. Is that a big outside for? That was some good fan art right there.
I am going to do as many jumps as I can do in a minute.
I'm not really a sporty
You're
person.
more like crusty than
I can fly. I do running and things.
My mask has cat ears and it covers my nose.
What is that?
Yeah.
I do running.
I don't even know what that is.
I run and then I jump off.
Oh my gosh. What did they doing with?
Easy peasy. Now I'm going to see how many hops I can do.
I have no clue.
Are there any gamers out there? What? I can't hear you. That's more like it. Now, I think it's safe to assume that the gamers are sitting on the edge of their gaming chairs right now, glued to their screen and twitching with excitement for our first big Warner Brothers games announcement. So, to tell us more about it, please welcome Billy Batson's alter ego, Zachary Levi.
Hello, interwebs. It's Zachary Levi, your favorite household Shazam. Many of you guys know I like me some video games. I'm a gamer ever since I was a little kid, which means I'm very excited to be revealing a brand new video game from Warner Brothers Games. We're going to meet the creative team in just a moment, but first, some brand spanking new footage from said game. We're about to play it right now for all of us. I've never seen it, so we're going to experience this together. Let's take a look.
Yes, here it is.
In breaking news, we've received reports of an explosion somewhere north of the
We're
city.
still waiting for the police to confirm if there are any victims. This story is evolving rapidly. Please bear with us.
We heard this really loud boom. There was smoke everywhere. Emergency services have confirmed that they've discovered a body buried in the wreckage. We're still waiting for further details.
Emergency vehicles are
That a large portion of the building has actually collapsed.
In international news, an explosion rocked Gotham City earlier today.
We're now able to confirm that billionaire philanthropist Bruce Wayne is...
Oh, he's gone. He's dead. F in the comments, boys. Who is that? Code Black. It's gotta be Damien. What?
If you're watching this,
it is Bruce.
I'm dead.
This is a Code Black.
Seriously, come on.
This message was automatically triggered when I destroyed the cave and everything it contained. We both know it won't take long for Gotham's criminals to realize the Batman is gone. And you can't count on the GCPD.
Oh.
Haven't trusted us since Jim died. Gotham will need its protectors more than ever.
Okay, more people?
I'm leaving you the Belfry as
Nightwing!
Operations. Some of the technology is outdated, but it has the gear you need and all of my files.
Yes, we get Robin again.
You've always had my back when I needed you. I know you'll keep Gotham safe. Good luck. And goodbye.
Oh. So we're still getting all the other comrades back. And Batgirl too? Red Hood as well? Oh, we got Red Hood, Robin, Batgirl, and Nightwing? Oh, yes. All the guys. I'm already loving this. Oh, yes, that was 100. Yes, that was there first. That was fly right there. I'm guessing Red Hood's gonna be the most free of the bunch. Yes. What? This looks insane. Wait, there's combos? It's gonna be co-op? Oh, there's gotta be co-op. There's 4 different characters. And Mr. Bruce is back. Oh, so it's not even called Batman. It's straight up called Gotham Knights. So I guess this is all going to be back to the other 4. It is the Court of Owls. Yes!
Not a whisper word is said.
Show the main member. Show Vulture. Or I think that's what he is. Vulture? I think it is Vulture.
Or if you try to crush them, then the town strikes you dead.
Oh, yes, it is him! Oh my gosh. 2021. Oh. DC about to make the comeback.
I'm Patrick Redding.
I'm Fleur Marty.
We're both from Warner Brothers Games Montreal, and we're both thrilled to finally be able to show you Gotham Knights.
You may be wondering why we chose to tell this story and focus on these characters.
We wanted to shake up the status quo of Gotham City. We wanted to see what happens when you take away the safety of Batman's presence and then find out what happens. What happens when these heroes, the Bat family, Nightwing, Batgirl, Red Hood, and Robin, have to step up and take on the role of new protectors of Gotham.
So what it is,
what's really exciting about Gotham Knights is that you, the player, will be able to grow these characters how you see fit. You get to see how you would step up and become Gotham's protector. You're not trying to become the new Batman. You're becoming your own badass superhero.
I like that.
And as a bonus, we brought gameplay footage. This is captured in engine from a recent build, and we just can't wait for you to see this. Take a look.
Who is that? Yo, you gotta check out this gameplay right now. It's for this new game, Gotham Knights. So, I'm just gonna catch you up. So, it's after Arkham Knights. And it's going to feature, yeah, we're doing that. It's going to feature 4 characters that are playable. Nightwing, Robin, Batgirl, and Red Hood. Okay, yeah, here's some footage right now. This is about to be crazy.
Belfry, Elliott Center is covered in ice. Whatever's causing this is localized at the top.
Definitely Freeze's handiwork. You'd best hurry.
That's what the bike's for.
This wasn't already better than the Avengers game. There is co-op. Wait, is there co-op? I can't tell. You just saw that, right? It said Robin's going to session.
All units at Elliott Center. Air support inbound. Hostiles opening fire on upper floors. Air support, can you do a fly around?
On it.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yep, Robin's just far away.
Get through that ice! We need to get past these guys!
Oh, I
Looks like Freeze is back with a vengeance.
If he wants a fight, he'll get it.
Wait, why is he though? I thought he got Nora back or something. Oh, I guess he didn't even send him DLC for it. My bad.
How is the to stop Ice Guy?
They just call him Ice Guy. Get that man out of the that department now. Oh, and I'm at 22 more. Yeah. I thought you meant that's like a number. That's 24. Wait, did she actually go flip or something? Oh, it's just like a... That's a solo baton. That's what it is, right? A baton?
Montoya here. Heard you're down there having some fun. Fun's one word for it. Just a heads up, that chopper's under orders to fire on anything that moves inside.
Gotham City Police, drop your weapons or we will open fire. Returning fire!
The storm is getting worse. You need to hurry and find a way inside Elliott Center.
The GCPD chopper made that part easy.
They made it easy. That's fine. Oh, I guess they can fast forward.
This doesn't look up to code.
How come Broncos not getting dialogue? I really wonder how they come on.
If anyone asks, I meant to do that.
I won't say a word.
Finally, some dialogue from Robin.
Tours were still going on when Freeze came through.
Those poor people. They didn't stand a chance.
I'm down here.
Oh, good. Oh, so you do get to switch. Yo, you gotta love this.
This will only take a second.
It's the new game, Gotham Knights. So you get 4 different characters to play as. Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, and Red Hood. Boy, I said Batgirl.
Keep them occupied!
Yeah. Oh. Wait, is there another system up there? Is it a level system? I guess that's better.
No precision.
Oh. What's that?
Dad, you're it.
Oh. That's a finish.
Not the safest time to take the elevator.
You'd rather take the stairs?
These cables on the floor. Guaranteed they lead to Freeze.
temperature's still falling.
We need to stop this now.
I know that.
Belfry wasn't kidding about this storm.
Almost there.
That bonfire got in 22. What?
I see the weather machine. Ready with the
What
disruptor.
is a skiving? I thought we were done with these in 2015. Does no one remember that skiving trend? First it was like the Avengers, then it was like this game now, Suicide Squad, and then Fantastic Four.
Field disruptors in place.
I thought we were done with that.
It's charging.
Get away from my storm engine!
Is that what you're calling it?
Did they announce a new game? Yeah.
You don't want to be on
Muhammad
when this disruptor goes off. Trust me.
Did not say that.
Irrelevant.
So it's called Gotham Knights.
I already have what I need.
Just like a lot of people say no. So 4 characters: Red Hood, Nightwing, Batgirl, and Robin. And yes, Batman's dead. I'm not.
Nothing can stop it.
This is the game right
See
now.
about that.
You cannot run from me!
I gotta say, this was way better than the Avengers game right now.
You will not stop me!
Like, I know they are getting more characters, but still. Batman did it, like, first with, like, the open world of Arkham and Gotham, and my god, they're about to get it right again.
Keep yourself to the cold.
Oh! So it's like that.
That was amazing! That was so good!
Wait,
that was so good. Thank you so much, Patrick and Flora, for giving us this insight, all this info. I, for one, can't wait to play it. I'm sure everybody at home can't wait to play it. Speaking of everyone at home, before you take off, if that's okay, we'd like to answer a few fan questions. Yeah, cool. Here we go. Callum from the UK asks, what has driven you the most in the direction of this game?
Wow. Well, I'd say really there have been kind of 3 consistent ideas at the heart of Gotham Knights.
Wait, why is Nintendo
First
Direct
is
trending?
having like a whole cast of playable characters that can continue to grow and reinvent themselves. Second, a real living, breathing Gotham City that keeps challenging you, keeps serving up danger. And then finally, it's that fantasy of the superhero team up. And we wanted to be able to deliver that in co-op play.
I like how they're doing
Copy
this
that.
instead of like trying to do.
Alistair from Kenya asks, what goes into deciding which characters you are going to develop a game around?
Well, we chose characters who resonate with players on a few different axes. We wanted heroes who embodied different aspects of the Bat family. The detective side, as well as the fighter, the scourge of the underworld, the urban legend. We looked for characters that offer players a unique starting point and then a long runway for growth. Ultimately, we wanted heroes that could take on the forces that threaten Gotham City, but each bringing their own unique perspective.
Gotcha. Okay. Then we have Riley from the United States. Homegrown. Riley from the United States asks, could you give anything more on this WB Games Montreal game? Any other little tidbits?
We're actually sort of standing in it. The Belfry will be a very important location in Gotham Knights.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we gotta keep a few secrets. We're gonna have more to talk about later.
This group just really loves
We
to
can
tease
tell
things,
you
I gotta
this.
tell you.
The mystery in Gotham Knights is way bigger than just the protocols.
Yes.
Well, is there anything else that you would like us to know?
Well, our game is coming out in 2021, and we can't wait for everyone to play it.
Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Patrick and Floor, for sharing everything that you have. To everybody out there, I hope you've been enjoying DC FanDome. Continue to enjoy DC FanDome. I'm Zachary Levi. Mwah.
Why
Love
did
you.
you drop all those cards? Dang, that was so hype.
Wow. Just wow. Honestly, I've been yearning to step in the boots of those characters for a long time.
I'm
I
really
guess
glad for this
dreams
game.
really do come true. And don't go anywhere. We will be back with The Flash in a flash. So unless you can be in two places at once, be sure to stay with us.
I'll be back.
Hey everybody, I'm Tyrone Edwards, your Canadian host, and I want to know how much you're loving DC FanDome. So tweet your replies right now with the hashtag DC FanDome. I'm so excited to be a part of this global virtual experience, the only place to hear the latest announcements from DC. We've got one for you now, so let's check out what's new with Sandman from the creator himself.
Hello, DC FanDome. I am Yvette Nicole Brown, and I am so excited to be here with you for the Sandman Universe Into the Dreaming DC FanDome panel. Today, we'll be discussing the comic book series and how it's been expanded with new stories, adapted into new media, and how it continues to enthrall audiences all around the world. Let's meet our awesome panelists. As one of the most popular and critically acclaimed graphic novels of all time, Neil Gaiman's award-winning masterpiece, The Sandman, set the standard for mature lyrical fantasy in the modern comics era. It has been translated in over 15 languages and is available in over 30 territories. I am thrilled to be here with Neil Gaiman. Hi, Neil. Nice to see you again.
Hi, Yvette. Lovely to see you.
Oh, you look so good in your little box. Now, Neil, you started The Sandman as a ground-up reimagining of an older DC property. At what point did you realize how much bigger the story could be? Did you know from page one, or did you find it on the way?
A bit of both. Started in 1987 when I was a 26-year-old writer, and I'd been asked to write a monthly comic for DC Comics. And all I knew was that I needed something that I could go anywhere with, that I could tell any kind of story, because I'd never had to tell a story a month before, and I didn't know if I could. So Sandman was originally imagined as something that would let me tell any kind of story I needed to tell. Probably by the end of the first year,
I think I dropped now.
I knew what kind of thing I was doing. I'd say by the middle of the second year, I knew the shape of the whole story, and I knew what was going to happen.
I couldn't even use the PlayStation because this was connected to a web browser, so I was only access
and then
to
it was a
there.
matter of just holding on tight and hoping against all hope that I actually would be able to tell that story before it got cancelled. The original Sandman, the first book, Preludes and Nocturnes, is 8 issues long. And it's 8 issues long because at issue 8 was when they would call you and tell you they were cancelling.
Let me check the schedule again.
And that you would have, you had a year.
Oh, no, I'm not talking
so you had 4 more issues to wrap it up. So I had my whole plan was it was going to be an 8-issue storyline and then 4 short stories, and then obviously we'd be cancelled. Except we weren't cancelled.
30 years from the original series, what's exciting to you about seeing the story continue, both in its new adaptations and in the Sandman universe comics?
Not feeling like I made a slice of history. Because, the idea that a 30-year-old comic still has relevance, that a story
I might take a break
that's 30
right here,
years
guys,
old,
so I might end it here.
These were your
just in case.
grandparents'
Actually,
comics,
I'll keep watching.
and that they can still have relevance is incredibly exciting. So that's been part of the joy of watching over the last few years the Sandman universe stuff, where people are just taking ideas and spinning off with them and going and having fun and building them, and the joy of having people like Cy and now like Willow writing some of these amazing artists is a joy. And also I'm getting to do Sandman in different ways. I've been getting to do it working with Dirk Maggs
I might be right
on
back.
Audible as a giant audio drama where we've done a redirect adaptation. And we're also getting to do it now with Netflix as a slightly looser but still faithful adaptation. And so all of that is a delight, and it all makes it feel like something happening now and not like something that happened a long time ago.
The Sandman universe has a new series which started on August 4th, The Dreaming Waking Hours, and it's written by our next guest, G. Willow Wilson. G. Willow, I love your name.
Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Yvette. How are you?
It is so nice to meet you. Now, G. Willow, you first came to The Sandman purely as a fan in your teenage years. What did the series mean to you at that age?
You know, I first read The Sandman in the late 90s as a teenage goth. And for me, what's interesting looking back now is that by the time I read that series, it was already part of the culture. And so I was already wearing the death outfit without knowing what it was. So, you know, to pick up the series and be like, oh, this is where this comes from was really, really interesting for me. And it had a huge impact, I think, on my sense of how you tell stories in the graphic medium, of the scope of the kinds of stories you can tell, the way that you can put on a twist on legacy characters to make them relevant and fresh again for a new audience. And all of those tools that I was sort of unconsciously picking up reading that series at that age, I think have been tremendously valuable to me, you know, in my own creative life, reimagining different stories and working in, you know, sort of the Sandman universe. So it really feels like coming full circle.
Now, when you learned you were going to be writing the dreaming waking hours, what did you want to bring into the universe that wasn't there yet? What was your in to the story?
When you're dealing with a legacy series that is as beloved as The Sandman is, you have to kind of balance two things. Number one, the history that longtime readers have with the series, the emotional investments that they have in that place and those characters, and also creating a new entry point for people who might not be as familiar with the series. I was sort of going through this roster of characters who've lived in the Sandman universe and in the dreaming over the years and thinking, who haven't we heard from yet? And at the time I was going through a bout of insomnia and I was thinking to myself, my God, you know how happy I would be to have a nightmare right now, because at least it would mean I was asleep. And it was like a bolt out of the blue. All of a sudden, Ruin, this nightmare who's tired of being a nightmare, wants to be something else, was kind of there and complete. And I was like, oh, there it is. That's the in. That's how we get back into this history from a point of view that's conducive to bringing in new readers, and that maybe gives us a fresh perspective on this really beloved set of characters and place.
In my 20s, I used to have terrible nightmares. And then somewhere around year one of Sandman, they kind of stopped. And they stopped because every time I'd have a nightmare, I would wake up so happy. And I would scribble it down. I'd grab a notebook by my bed and I'd put the details of whatever this awful nightmare was. And I would just be so happy. And they just stopped. And I figured that whoever sent the nightmares just got tired of getting the wrong reactions from me.
That's amazing.
I cannot wait to read Waking Hours. Okay, so let me just calm myself down, silence my inner fangirl. We mentioned how the Sandman was transcending the panels of the comic book page. In July, fans got to experience the Sandman Audible series. Joining us now is the director of that series, Dirk Maggs. Welcome, Dirk.
Thank you, Yvette. Lovely to be here.
Oh my gosh, and thank you for bringing your hair because it's amazing. Neil and Dirk, how did you guys first meet?
It was a hair retrospective.
I knew we'd go there.
We failed to meet, although we first encountered each other in about 1992 when Dirk was doing, he was adapting The Death of Superman for British radio as an audio drama. Yeah. And it became a huge phenomenon in the UK. And Phyllis Hume, who was at DC Comics back then, decided that we should become acquainted. And she gave Dirk Sandman graphic novels, which was, Sandman was still being written. And Dirk read it and went, this is a drama. And what happened then, Dirk?
And then the BBC said, I think we've done enough comic book stuff with you now, Dirkie. Off you go and do some terrible comedy instead. And so that was it. We didn't do it for the BBC. And I thought that was it, game over. So it was very sad because I'd never read anything like it. And actually, I thought of all the things we were doing, and I'm very proud of our Superman and Batman. But I thought, wow, this guy is writing some interesting stuff here. Wouldn't it be great to put it in a studio? Little knowing it would take 28 years to actually get there.
Well, it was worth the wait.
Yeah.
Dirk, what was the process of taking the comic book scripts and turning them into an audio experience?
Really, the process with Neil was very easy because Neil is still alive, which is an enormous amount of help. It actually means I can talk to the author without using a Ouija board. And not only that, but the author in this case is a supremely kind, indulgent, patient man who will put up with the questions of someone who normally is just a drummer, and give him intelligent replies. So it was wonderful to have Neil accessible, and the real joy was to actually get Neil's original scripts, which he wrote at the time for the artists.
Not really.
And one of the things about the scripts is they're kind of like the blueprint. They're kind of like the scaffolding behind the facade, which is the story. And you get into Neil's mind at the time when he's writing him, 27-year-old Neil, and what he wants to see. And
I gotta wait until
what
5:30.
I don't know if
I'll be
Neil,
back at around
you knew
5:30
this,
for the
but
stream.
there's real poetry in your descriptions
I'll
that no
continue
one
streaming
but a
at
single
around
artist would
5:30. Is
read.
that okay with
Well, I
everybody?
know you know that now because you've been reading these descriptions as part
That's
of the
when the,
narration.
Snyder Cut is gonna
But
be shown.
really, they were a piece of literary art in their own right, the script. So I had those to base things on. We'd come to the decision that we were going to stick pretty closely to the original work, because
later on tonight.
why wouldn't you?
See you guys later.
Effectively, there is